welcome back to the Avocado Toast Budget. If you're new here, my name is Lexa, and today we are going over the top 5 best beginner credit cards, whether you have no credit or bad credit. I went deep diving into the world of the internet to search for the truly 5 best credit cards that you can get, even if you feel like you could never qualify for a credit card. And all of the credit cards had to meet certain requirements for me to even consider them to be on this list, including absolutely no annual fees. They had to offer approval even if you had bad credit, no credit, or limited credit. They had to offer a good, intuitive app that you could regulate auto pays through, check your credit score, and monitor your spending on your credit card. And all of them, except for one, offer cashback, but there's a reason why I still put that card on this list, even though it doesn't have cashback, and we'll touch on that in a minute. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now I have these 1 through 5, but they're in no specific order. It really just depends on your situation and what you're looking for, which one will be best for you. Number 1 on the list is the Discover It secured card. If you are a total newbie with absolutely no credit, this is a great card for you. So generally speaking, a secured card doesn't require any credit, and that is the case with the Discover It secured card. All you have to do is make a refundable deposit, and this acts as your credit limit. So for example, you give them $500, that $500 becomes your credit limit, and eventually you get refunded that and the opportunity to either get a credit limit increase or you can move up to a real credit card. But the benefits of a secured credit card over something like a debit card are that they act just like a typical credit card, meaning they track your on-time payments to help build up your credit history. This card in particular offers 2% cash back on gas and dining out for the first $1,000 and then 1% on everything else, plus 1% cash back on all other purchases. There are absolutely no fees. They report your on-time payments to the 3 credit bureaus, helping you to build your credit score. And just like any other credit card, they offer increased security and fraud protection. Plus, as a bonus intro offer to this card, Discover offers 2 times cash back for the first year, meaning that after the first year, whatever cash back that you've earned, they will match that dollar for dollar. So it's basically like actually getting 2% cash back on all purchases and then 4% back on dining and gas. Number 2 is the Pedal 2 Visa card. As with all of them, this card has no fees, but one of the big bonuses is that it does have a higher limit. They offer limits of anywhere between $500 and $10,000. And that is because this is not a secured card like the Discover card and some of the other ones on the list, which means there is no cash deposit needed. With the Pedal 2 Visa, you don't need a credit score. However, if you do have one, it needs to at least be decent. So if you do have a credit score, but it's low, you'll want to go with a different option that's on this list, and I will point that out here in a second. The Pedal 2 Visa offers 1% cash back on all purchases, and then they do offer a special bonus 2 to 10% cash back with certain retailers, and they have a map on their app that you can navigate to see who is offering that extra cash back around you. They also offer some really cool features like evaluating your subscriptions and notifying you of different subscriptions that you might be paying for but not necessarily using, and they will walk you through exactly how to cancel those. You get credit score updates in the app, and they also allow you to set a budget and track how your spending is going in accordance with that budget on the app as well. Number 3 is the secured MasterCard through Capital One. This one has absolutely no fees. However, this is the only one that does not offer cash back, but there is still a good reason that I listed this on this top 5 list, and that is because it has the lowest minimum deposit of any secured card that I could find. They offer secured deposits of $49, $99, or $200 depending on what you qualify, which means that your deposit could be as low as $49, but no matter what, you will at least get a $200 limit. And then after 6 months of making on-time payments, you can request a credit limit increase. They still offer regular reporting to all 3 major credit bureaus, so that will continue to help you build your credit score. Since it is a secured card, there is no credit needed. And as I mentioned, there is no cash back with this one. However, if you're someone who does not have a lot of discretionary spending and are living paycheck to paycheck and couldn't possibly imagine parting ways with a few $100s to start up a secured card, this can be a really great option for you. Number 4 is the Deserve EDU MasterCard for students. This one is absolutely fantastic for students, or especially international students, because there's no credit score required and you also don't need a social security number to apply, meaning that if you're an international student, you can still apply for this card if you're living in the US. There's no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, and 1% flat cash back on all purchases. This is a great, straightforward cashback credit card for students who want to get started building up their credit. And finally, last but not least, number 5 is the Pedal One Visa. So if you remember, I did talk about the Pedal 2 Visa, and I said that if you had a credit score but it was low, then you would want to look into a different card, and that would be this card, the Pedal One Visa. Just like the number 2, there is no annual fee and no deposit needed because this is not a secured credit card. Your approval for the Pedal One Visa is based on your banking history. They have come up with this algorithm and system to determine your cash score, which is what determines your credit worthiness. With this one, you don't need a credit score. However, if you do have a credit score and it is a bad one, you can still qualify for this card. Like the Pedal 2 Visa, this one has some higher limits from $500 to $5,000. There's no foreign transaction fees. It still works like a standard credit card by reporting your payments to the credit bureaus to help you to continue to build your credit. There is no regular cash back on this one. However, they do offer that same 2 to 10% cash back at select merchants. So if you don't want to put money up front with a secured card, but you also might not qualify for the Pedal 2 Visa, I highly recommend looking into the Pedal 1 Visa instead. If you are looking into the Pedal Visa cards and you're not sure if you should apply for 1 or 2, they actually have a section on their website that helps you determine between the Pedal 1 Visa and the Pedal 2 Visa, which one is right for you, all of that without impacting your credit score. So that is it for today's video on our top 5 best beginner credit cards if you have no credit, bad credit, or limited credit. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you learned something cool. If you did, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm, helps boost this video to the top. That way more people can find this content, and I will see you all next time. Bye.